Hi, welcome to Wise Fundamentals for Game Audio, and congratulations on starting this course because this is a really great tool to have available to you. Wise is a really powerful implementation software. It can do a lot. I've been using it for a long time and I highly recommend it. So let's get started. We'll start by launching Wise. You can do that from the Wise launcher. And this is where Wise handles all of the different versions that you may have installed for various projects and keeps track of which projects are using which versions. Since we're starting a brand new project, we can just launch Wise. I'm going to be using 2016.2, but any 2016.1 version will work as well for the purposes of this course. So we'll just select a new project. We'll name it Wise Fundamentals. And we won't need any of these extras. You can play with these if you like, but be aware that if you're using your project for commercial purposes, these will have additional licensing agreements in addition to the main Wise license. Now this window just means that you haven't imported a license key. You won't need one for the purposes of this course, so just hit close. We'll be running in evaluation mode. This basically means that as long as you have under 200 assets in your overall project, you won't need a license. You'll be able to use it in your non-commercial project. If you need more than 200 assets, then you can contact Wise and they'll send you a license key for free as long as it's for non-commercial use. So for starters, I want to look at the actor mixer hierarchy. This is, I would say, the most important part of Wise's whole interface. This is where all of your audio assets will live and where the bulk of your logic structures will be designed. So you see we have a default work unit here, and I generally just use this for test events and storage. I don't use this for anything that's going to end up in the game. I would rather create custom work units as I go. And the way you do that is by just selecting the top level actor mixer hierarchy folder and then clicking here to create a new work unit. And let's start by calling this one character. So a little bit about work units before we move forward. Work units are the top level folders under which we will be structuring all of our content. They differ from folders in that work units are the lowest level Wise component that is seen by Git. What this means is that you can have multiple different people working on the same Wise project, or you can be working yourself on the same Wise project but on multiple machines. And as long as you're never working on the same work unit at the same time, you're not going to have any Git conflicts. The other thing about work units that's important is that they're sort of a top level indicator of what you're going to be placing in your sound banks when you export this project for implementation in your game engine of choice. But we'll be touching on that more in a later module.